ITD Cementation India Limited. Standing tall within a framework of perfect planning, excellent civic infrastructure and world-class amenities is New Cuff Parade, an oasis of luxury being developed exclusively by Lodha. There are various residential, commercial and amenities building like Clubhouse. The area of Clubhouse is 75,000 square feet, obviously India's largest, out of which first phase of 50,000 square feet construction is undertaken by ITD Cementation. The clubhouse consists of 4 basement slabs including raft, 1 ground slab and 3 superstructure slabs. The method of construction of the clubhouse is top-down for basement, first time of its nature in Asia, and conventional for superstructure. Following sequence is planned. Casting of precast columns. Reinforcement work shall be fabricated as per approved drawing and bar bending schedule with proper cover block and fixing of coupler at required level. After completion of reinforcement work, side shuttering works shall be carried out with proper dimension and levels with proper support. After completion of shuttering, concrete of required grade shall be poured with chute arrangement or hopper arrangement with crane. The casting will be carried out from both ends progressively towards center by pouring concrete up to the required height, thus avoiding chances of horizontal layers. Side shutter shall be removed after 24 hours, while bottom shutter shall be kept 3 days after casting. This will be ascertained by testing of 3 days compressive strength, that is, 40% of the FCK of cubes to achieve the desired strength as per lifting design submitted. Our design for lifting for placing at staking yard is considered 3 days and for installation of column is considered for 7 days. Installation of precast columns. On initial completion of approximate 5 to 6 meters pre-boring, permanent liner of 8 mm thick of internal diameter 1300 or 1000 mm shall be inserted into the bored or drilled hole with necessary verticality up to weathered rock. The center of MS permanent liner shall be checked prior to commencement of further boring with respect to reference points. The verticality of pile bore will be checked with regular interval during casing insertion up to rock with reference point as well as bubble fitted with HR 180. Once the permanent liner is centered, further boring or drilling shall be carried out with auger and soil bucket till it reaches the final depth as per design and drawing. The precast column length will be bottom of raft plus 1 meter and pile termination will be 1.35 meters below hard rock encounter. Once pile is terminated, precast column member will be lowered into the pile with the help of crane of capacity 75 metric tons. With ISMB 300 at center of precast with 12 mm plate welded at both ends as shown in VFC drawing. The length of ISMB and pile reinforcement cage will be finalized after bore hole termination depending upon site situation. Prior to lowering of precast member, it will be wrapped with plastic sheet to have a separation between column and lean concrete which will be poured later. The precast member and pile reinforcement with ISMB arrangement will be lowered as a single unit. During lowering of column, to maintain proper verticality and position of precast member, additional precautionary action of ISMC 150 will be provided at the column corner. Concreting of M40 will be poured up to a specified height of column from bottom to have a proper fixicity at bottom. The concrete will be poured up to the pile column plus additional overflow level shown in the drawing. The level of the concrete will be ascertained by lowering cup fitted with reinforcement steel. After reaching of concrete over flow level, balance annular space above the concreted portion shall later be filled with lean concrete of approximate grade M10, 3 hours after pouring of structural pile concrete in between MS liner. The concept of permanent liner with M10 grade concrete filled in annular space over pile is intended to address the slenderness problem of the column during excavation. Completion of ground floor slab. After installation of column, activity for ground floor slab will be started. For ground floor slab, excavation will be carried out up to the level of plus 0.4. After that, the area will be leveled for working platform for receiving rubble soling. Rubble soling. Stone rubble soling will be laid uniformly over the leveled area in one layer of 230 mm thickness. Staging and bottom shuttering. Staging work will be started with cup lock arrangement. The height of staging will vary depending upon the bottom level of the RCC structure. After placing of bottom shutter as per required level and position, rebar work for slab and beam will commence. Transportation and laying. Concrete pump will be used for concreting purpose. Concrete shall be deposited in horizontal layers to a compacted depth of not more than 0.45 meters when internal vibrators are used and not exceeding 0.3 meters in all other cases. Concrete shall not be dropped from a height more than 1 meter. In such cases, trunking or chutes shall be used and shall be kept closed and used in such a way so as to avoid segregation. Excavation work. From ground level to second layer anchor and then up to raft level. After completion of top slab, 14 days curing period shall be permitted before carrying out excavation below it. Prior to beginning of the excavation, strength criteria will be verified by checking compressive strength of cube, that is, 70% of the FCK should be achieved. After the curing period, excavation activity will be carried out with help of suitable mechanical excavator depending upon the available slab to slab clearance. Superstructure is simultaneously built while the process of excavation from ground level to second anchor point level is in progress. We have planned for excavation up to the second layer rock anchor level. The excavation for second layer anchor will be done up to the depth of 8.5 meters along the shore pile line of 25 meters width working area. Excavation work will be carried out in such a manner that the work commences from open side and proceeds towards the shoring pile side. The excavation will be carried out in slope such that proper ramp will be available at both open ends for disposal of excavated soil and machinery's movement. Construction of B4 raft. After completion of excavation, PCC will be carried out for raft. After PCC, waterproofing will be carried out. Then, reinforcement will be placed as per VFC drawing and approved bar bending schedule. After proper side shutter as per drawing and dimension, concreting of raft will be carried out. Whole raft will be completed as per approved pour plan with proper sequence. Filling of stone dust over raft. After RCC of B4 raft, Filling of required height, that is 950 millimeters, will be carried out with packed graded dry mixture of stone, aggregate, sandstone dust up to required height. The filling will be done at 3 stages after proper compaction of retaining wall. The spreading and leveling activity will be carried out with JCB and compaction will be carried out with the help of plate compactor. VDF flooring. This specification defines the material, mixing, placing, curing and constructional and other performance requirements for vacuum dewatering concrete system for floor slab. Construction of retaining wall along Eastern Freeway. The eastern roadside retaining wall along shore piles will be executed with bottom upwards method from B4 raft level to ground floor slab. Construction of B2, B3 and B1 slab. Staging and bottom shuttering. After concreting of the bottom raft, staging work will be started with cup lock arrangement. After staging up to the required level, bottom shuttering work will be done with 16 mm thick ply thickness as per design requirement after placing primary member and secondary member as per approved design. After placing of bottom shutter as per required level and position, rebar work for slab will commence. After proper side shuttering, concreting work of slab will be done as per approved pour plan. In the same fashion, each layer of slab will be completed. Construction of superstructure. Superstructure is constructed simultaneously while other activity is being carried out in substructure. The major advantage of this top-down scheme is simultaneous construction of substructure and superstructure, which will help in getting more time and accuracy in finishing of superstructure. First floor, second floor and atrium floor is being constructed with approved staging and supporting scheme. The staging with cup lock arrangement is being erected as per approved design and bottom shuttering is placed as per level. After placing of reinforcement as per approved BBS, side shuttering work will start as per approved support scheme and concreting will be carried out. The major challenge in superstructure is extensive use of hanging shutter, depth of beam up to 2500 mm and top level variation between beam and slab. Also in superstructure, we have executed miscellaneous structures like party wall, drop party, staircase, lintel beam, wind scoop, etc. With this innovative method of construction of clubhouse, at every step of construction, lots of technical as well as constructability challenges are being faced up to completion of work. ITD Cementation overcame these hurdles with proper understanding of the job, planning and coordination between team members, dedicated and target-oriented teamwork, out-of-the-box and innovative thinking, never say die attitude, etc. This project will set a major milestone for our company and will open the door for more opportunities for construction of various projects all over India through this scheme.